right, man. So there is some rumors going out there about Toni Braxton seeking like 150 or 160 million from a divorce with Birdman, right? So they've been dating for years. They even got him to be on a reality TV show. And Birdman don't even come off as a reality TV show type of guy, right? And that's one thing about it, man. A woman that a man really care about can make him do things that he usually doesn't do or he's not comfortable doing. So if for women who, really can't, don't know if a guy like you or not, one of the ways to find out if a guy like you, if you tell him you want to do something, that's not too far out too far crazy, like, some wild shit, but some dudes might. But if you ask the dude to do something and he do it for you, or I want to do this, it might be like, I want to do Peyton with a twist. And he's like, I really don't even fuck with that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he do it. And he do it because that's what you want to do. That's how you know if a guy really love you. And especially women of Toni Braxton's age, they understand that about men, right? And, women don't understand that they femininity, if they can get a guy to love them, they femininity can get whatever they want out the guy. Right? So to have a guy like Birdman, who not even a reality TV show type of guy on the show, even if for a quick second, that says a lot about how he felt about her. So they was married for 2 weeks and she wanted a divorce. Remember, Terrell Owens went through something similar. He got married to a girl for like a couple of days and she tried to seek all this money in divorce. Right? So it's no stranger to stuff like that happening to celebrities and whatever. But they have been together for years. After 2 weeks being together, in October they married, she wanted a divorce. She called it off, and then she basically said she wanted a divorce again. And she's seeking around allegedly from 150 to 160. That's just the word, a million, to divorce her. It's the same chick that had Jason Kidd, Jamal Mashburn, and my man's Jimmy Jackson beef, and they all deny it to this day. And Toni Braxton was a cold piece. You know what I'm saying? And recently she was, and I talked about this on the Free Game 89 channel, links in the description, I did a short on it. Toni Braxton was recently at her son's graduation. I think he graduated from Howard. Damn near, I think she might be 60, close to 60, naked at the graduation. She was half naked at the graduation, still in that young man's moment. You're already Toni Braxton, so people are already going, you know what I'm saying? So she was half naked at the graduation. So women will do that. Through the years, everything you done to hurt them or you do them bad, they don't forgive it. Most women don't forget it. They forgive it, they don't forget it. They suck you into shit like this, and when it's time to destroy you, most women will destroy you. Especially if they don't love you, you love them, and they don't love you. Oh man. That wait till you get married, get you in that Venus flytrap, and then eat. They'll finesse you. That's why it's very important to get a woman that actually cares about you. So, what? It is what it is. So, to me, I don't see how any judge can uphold that. But you know what? The judicial system or the court system, is designed to take the man's money. A lot of them judges get kickbacks and they pensions and shit and get commissions off divorces and child support. That's real shit. They do. But this is just what it is. Y'all be asking why guys don't get married. And in women's mind, something that made them mad or something that you did in the past, and they may not even make it, they may not even bring it up. They hold it against you, and that's how they rationalize fucking you over. Well, he didn't hold the door open for me in 2004. I'm fucking him over. Well, I think he was cheating. So he probably was cheating. So I'm entitled to fuck him over. That's how they do it. You've been married for 2 weeks and you want a divorce and you seeking. And we ain't been married a year. October 2025 would be a year and they already separated. And she's seeking $150 million. I don't know if she's been married before. She been an industry hoe from a lot of stories. She's a baby mama. For all the money that these women say they have and they make, they still be needing men money. I told y'all, man, if women make a bunch of money, they spend a bunch of money. If women make no money, they still spend a bunch of money. That's what I kind of be telling y'all when they throw these false stats out here that they make more money than men. They don't. Black women do not make more money than men. Black men. They're not the most educated. But that's because they spend the most. They spend the most. So whatever they bring in, a lot of times they spend it all. A lot of times when they go on them trips, they max it out. They max it out. They credit cards. In their mind, okay, I can get a nigga to bail me out anytime I want to. But in reality, the average woman don't have that opportunity. Especially if she's out her 20s. Shit, in her late 20s, that opportunity is pretty much gone. You ain't gonna always find a sucker, but you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be dangerous when a lot of them suckers or a lot of men go through this and they start sending these women to the upper room for doing this. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna start having men send these women to the upper room, and that's what's gonna change everything. Yep. That's gonna be the divorce reform and the child support reform. And you starting to hear those stories. I mean, you starting to see it happen with women with men. The brother in Austin, Texas, at the barbershop. There was another brother that had a story on it. The woman, he broke up with her. She came back to his house and peeled his muffin cap back blue. But to be demanding $150 million, so be it. To each his own. Birdman could have just kept her on the side. Kept her without the marriage. He could have got something way colder than her, but, when you in love with somebody you care for, it's a crazy thing. That's what they tell you, a lot of men. She got to love you more than you like her or you love her. And that's the way it got to be. Because a lot of women are evil. If you look at the Bible, most women are inherently evil. And they'll tell you, oh, men are inherently evil. Now, if there's any evil men out here, they was influenced by the world to be evil. Or they was influenced by a woman to be evil, their mother and shit like that. That's just real stuff. Or another evil man. That's what it is. The trauma of the world. But a lot of women, if you look in the Bible and you look at their nature, how they rock, a lot of women rock, they evil. They do evil things. And not all women. And not all men are good. But a lot of the nature and how they move and do things, let's just take the man out of it, how they move with their girlfriends. I always tell y'all, it's a sisterhood when it comes to men. It's not a sisterhood when it comes to one of their guys. They will steal one of their girlfriends, boyfriends, and turn them into their husband in a heartbeat. These girls will, walk in the room and see their boyfriends and husbands with their girlfriends all the time. It happens more than y'all know. So, thumbs up the video. This is a alleged rumor about the 160, 150. Hit the link in the description. The link tree is the only link in the link tree. You can find me on X, Instagram. It's the first link in the description. You can find me on X, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9, X. I'm everywhere. I appreciate y'all, man. Cash App, Venmo in there. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.